Hello and welcome to the United Stand. Hirving Lozano, Mexican, 20-year-old, looks the real deal. He's even been linked to the likes of George Best, which is ridiculous, I know, but I think that's the scout who's been looking at him. First of all, a little bit of a different surroundings. Got a little treat for you at the end here in my London penthouse. I'll be showing you out the window a very famous landmark, but I'm not really in a penthouse, as you probably guessed. But Hirving Lozano, Mexican, as I've said, 20 years old. He's going to be 21 in July. What can I tell you about him? I'm not going to pretend like some people might do about this. Didn't really know much about him until probably about a week and a half ago when we were linked to him. Did watch him play Uruguay in the Copa America on, I think it was Sunday night. Came on after 55 minutes and literally was amazing. Absolutely ran the game. Yes, off 35 minutes, that's that can happen, but the reality, the thing I took from that was that we were linked to him before that, and this is obviously based on what he's been doing in Mexico. I think it's Panucha, if I probably got that wrong, who he plays for, but I think he's played about 100 games, scored 29 goals, which is pretty good for what he's effectively. He plays on the left wing, but don't worry, he's right-footed, and what I'm thinking about this, and I think a lot of you might think as well, we've got a problem on the right wing, right midfield, and the right side of that attacking three. This lad could be it. And again, what's really interesting is Mourinho doesn't play the youth. Oh, he's just going to be there for 2 years. He'll buy players and then you'll go. I mean, we've already bought Bailly. We've just bought Chong, who I think, to be fair, Van Gaal probably had sorted anyway. But this lad, Lozano, he's 20, just about to turn 21. Very, very exciting. A lot of people looking at him. From what I've seen of him and a little bit of research I've done as well, he's very fast, he's very hard working, but pace is the key, and he likes to run at players. Amazing, brilliant, exactly what we want to see in a Manchester United shirt. So I'm excited by it. I don't know what the fee's likely to be. I don't know whether it's likely to happen. However, and of interest as well, he actually came out and said that Manchester United have approached him. He's relaxed about it. He just wants to enjoy Copa America. Then he'll sort out his future after that. One thing's for certain, he won't be staying in Mexico. He'll be going somewhere. And if we're at the top of the queue, Mourinho isn't opposed to bringing in South Americans. When you look through his career, he's been quite successful with them. Again, I think this is a deal that's starting to look like it will happen. It's a deal that excites me. I like this sort of signing because it's somebody we weren't really aware of. The club have obviously done their scouting. They are aware of him. They come into the squad. We buy into it. We love Little P, Chicharito, Mexican. We've got a good connection with the Mexican. There's a lot of Mexican Manchester United fans. So I think it's a good, positive move. I hope it happens. And yes, I'll admit I've only seen half an hour of him on Sunday night, but I like his directness. I love his pace. And again, that's the sort of thing that could work. And the fact that he's right-footed, he's not going to get involved in the whole Memphis Martial thing. So, yeah, I'll happily take it. I think right midfield's very, very hard to pick. I'm not a fan of Sadio Mane like a lot of you are. I don't think he's a Manchester United player. More than happy for him to go to Liverpool. He plays in fits and starts. We want players of top quality or youth players that we can mould, which is the way the Manchester United have always been. So I'm really excited about this one. Just very quickly as well, because I know I'm talking quite quickly because I don't actually know a hell of a lot about Manucho. 5'10", if people want to know his height, which for a right-sided midfielder is pretty decent, and he's quite strong as well, which most Mexican players are. So and playing in the Mexican league, what I would say as well is it's quite a rough league, so he'll know how to look after himself as a midfielder, as an attacking sort of player. So he's got all the assets to do really well. Really, really hope it does happen. Just want to touch on Matic slightly. Matic, obviously Chelsea player, 27, coming up for 28 in August. Had a very good season the year Chelsea won the league. Last year, where was he when Mourinho got the sack? I hope it's not going to happen. Got nothing against Matic. I think he'd come in and do quite a good job, but there's two big reasons for me I don't want it to happen. One, I'd prefer Schneiderlin to be given a chance. At least we bought Schneiderlin. He's a Manchester United player. Let's turn him into something. Matic, just for me, and I'm slightly contradictory because I wouldn't mind Willian, but Matic for me just doesn't excite me. And also, if he comes in and does well, he's a Chelsea player who went in and won the league well with Chelsea. I'd rather we went and got a centre midfielder who's got no links to any of our English rivals and turn them into a really good player. You know, whether it's Andre Gomez, whether it's people like Herrera or Schneiderlin that we've already got, Pogba, we can dream, or even Fosu Mensah, mould him into that. But Matic, it just doesn't feel right to me. I don't know what you lot think. But get commented below. What do you think about Lozano? Hirving Lozano, the Mexican. They're playing Jamaica next. Keep an eye on that in the Copa America. Very, very well worth watching. Would you take him, or do you think it's too much of a risk for a 20-year-old who's unproven anywhere other than Mexico? And also Matic. Would you take Matic, or are you a bit like me? You'd rather we went and got somebody else, or are you somewhere else? Let us know what you think. Tis the United Stand. Got some brilliant content coming up for you tomorrow. Keep an eye out for that. We're up at Hotel Football, so we'll be filming some stuff there. But I nearly forgot. Drop us a like, drop us a subscribe, and don't say I don't ever treat you on the United Stand. Let's see if we can get this working out. There it is. There it is. Guess what that is? Yeah, you've got it. It's Big Ben. No, it's not really. The London Eye in all its glory. Thanks everybody for watching. Speak to you all soon. It is the United Stand. It is your fan channel. Back on the beautiful gold bridge there. See you all later.